All right, so we're out here back at it again. Another video working on pulling the engine on this thing. Yeah, let's just explain what we're gonna do. All right, so I've got most of the bolts out of this front core support here. One of them broke, classic. But there appears to be you can kind of see it up underneath, is a power steering cooler. And this is bolted to the rad support right here. This bolt's spinning, so I'm going to take that off so I can pull this line off separate and kind of keep as much fluid in this thing as I can for now. And then we'll start pulling apart the rest of the front end. This is loose. I think I have one bolt holding this on, and then just start pulling everything out. I don't know if I'm going to pull the engine transmission out or drop the whole subframe downwards. Not sure yet. We'll figure that out once we get there, but let's start pulling stuff apart. And I know what's going to happen. Somebody's going to say, this is a perfectly good car. Why are you tearing it apart? This is why. These are the two bolts I just took out. That's where they came from. Also, you can tell how long this car's been sitting. And side note, I forgot the battery's connected, so I opened the trunk for the first time. See if there's any goodies in there. Junk. Now let's pull this headlight cage off, repeat on the other side, and then we'll pull the rest of it off. Let's do it. All right, now is a good opportunity once you got stuff apart. If there's stuff that you want to save and know where it goes, label it while you're taking it apart so you know where it is. I'll show you why. So right now I got the battery out. We've got this fender all loose. I took the headlight assembly out. I just pulled the pipe out for the stock airbox. And there's also a couple of pipes here that I will need to run the stock airbox, because I want to run the stock airbox or some sort of configuration of it. So before I take these out, because they run into right down here. Oh, that's a vacuum pump. I'll probably delete this, but just in case. Or no, that's not the vacuum pump. That's secondary pump. Vacuum pump's somewhere under this mess, but yeah, I might want to run that. Haven't decided yet. So I'm gonna keep this all in one place and label it. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of tape. Where's my tape? Grab my tape and just label what it is while I'm taking it apart. So do that. All right, so we got the secondary air pump out and all the lines. Kind of the next step to pulling this all off in one piece is disconnecting anything that's attached. So the AC condenser is still on here. I don't think it's charged. We're gonna find out in a second, I guess. And the lines are still hooked up to the rad. And there is coolant in it, as you can see. So we're gonna drain the coolant first off. Hopefully it's the easiest. I think there's a drain on this rad. Then we'll hopefully pull everything off in one go. So, yeah, let's get to it, I guess. Okay, so in theory, nothing should be connected. The cooler line is disconnected on both sides. Plug the actual hard lines. Rad fans are all disconnected. All the wiring is disconnected from the rad. Condenser lines are off here and here. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Gotta sneak that line out of here first so it's not in the way. If I can. Anyway, we'll figure out how to get that out, but coolant line's disconnected on the top, just hanging there, and then the bottom one, which you saw me struggle with, is disconnected there. So I should be able to take, where is it? This singular bolt out right here, and the whole front end just come off. So I'm gonna move that AC condenser line, set you guys back up, and hopefully take this all off. Also, if you scrape your hands, coolant stings them, so remember that. Wear gloves or something. I have gloves, but I'm not wearing them, so. Yeah, let's pull this off. Okay, so we got that off so we can see what we're working with here. Lots of corrosion. So out of this, what I'm gonna kind of be reusing is literally just this fan, because these are 2.5 Beetle specific and dummy expensive. So I need the fan and then rad and AC condenser all new. I don't think I need the core support, but I guess we'll check. I think these are Beetle specific, but if it does work and this one's in better shape, we'll use it. But now we kind of see what we gotta deal with here, which is kind of restoring all of this. It's not too bad, honestly, but nice to get everything cleaned up, kind of see what we're dealing with. I still got to pull that other fender off completely, but with this out of the way, I think I will just pull it out straight instead of dropping the subframe. That way I can leave everything in there. Still got to take the axles out, but yeah, all kinds of room for activities now, so sick. Okay, so that's where we're going to end it here for tonight. We've got the whole front clip off the car. So next video should be pulling the engine. We have the mounts left to pull out, the axles left to pull out, all the wiring left to pull off. And I mean, other than that, we're pretty much set to go. So the next video you should see after this one is hopefully pulling the engine of that car and starting to prep that engine to go into this beautiful car right here. So again, thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that jazz, and have a good night.